Did you know that there are simple things, not complex medical tests, that might give you a real insight into how well and how long you could live after reaching 70? It's a question many of us think about, isn't it? As we get older, we naturally reflect on the road ahead, wondering about our health, our vitality, and the time we have left to enjoy life with our loved ones, pursue our passions, or simply enjoy a quiet cup of tea in the morning sun. The painful reality for many is the fear of decline, the worry about losing independence or facing serious health challenges that can limit those precious years. But what if there were clear indicators, backed by research, that could help you understand your trajectory and, even better, empower you to make choices that could positively influence it? There's no magic crystal ball, of course, but science and psychology have identified certain signs, observable aspects of your life and well-being, that are strongly correlated with healthy aging and longevity after 70. These aren't fate. They are more like signposts, suggesting directions and highlighting areas where focusing your energy can make a significant difference. In this video, we're going to explore 8 of these fascinating signs. These aren't just theoretical concepts. They are rooted in how we live, how we think, and how we connect with the world around us. Understanding them isn't about predicting an exact date, but about gaining valuable insights into your own potential for a long and fulfilling later life. So, let's dive into these indicators, look at what they mean, and think about how they apply to our own lives. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you about just how much influence you might have over these signs. Let's start with one of the most fundamental signs, something you might not immediately think of as a longevity predictor, but one that researchers pay a lot of attention to: your walking speed. Now, this isn't about training for a race or anything strenuous. It's about your usual, comfortable pace when you're walking across a room, down the street, or through a park. Studies have consistently shown that how fast you walk can be a surprisingly strong indicator of your overall health and potential lifespan after 70. Think about it this way. Walking requires coordination, balance, muscle strength, lung capacity, and a healthy cardiovascular system. If your usual pace is brisk and steady, it suggests that many of these underlying systems are working well. You're maintaining good muscle mass, your heart and lungs are efficient, and your nervous system is coordinating your movements effectively. A noticeable slowing down, on the other hand, can sometimes be an early sign of underlying health issues that might be impacting your physical function. Things like reduced muscle strength, sarcopenia, balance problems, or even cardiovascular issues that aren't yet causing obvious symptoms. It's not just about the speed itself, but what that speed reflects about your body's overall condition and resilience. So, paying attention to your usual walking pace can be a simple, everyday gauge. If you find yourself slowing down considerably compared to how you used to walk, or if you feel unstable, it might be a good idea to mention it to your doctor. But the encouraging news is that this is something you can often influence. Regular, moderate physical activity, like walking itself, can help maintain muscle strength, improve balance, and keep your cardiovascular system strong. Even small increases in activity can make a difference over time. Think about incorporating short walks into your daily routine, perhaps a stroll to the local shop or a few laps around your garden. Consistency is key. It's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion, but about gentle, regular movement that keeps your body functioning smoothly. It's a sign that speaks volumes about your physical vitality. And keeping that vitality up is a cornerstone of healthy aging, beyond how you move your body. Another significant sign that scientists and psychologists look at relates to how you connect with others. This brings us to our next important indicator: your level of social connection and engagement. Are you regularly interacting with friends, family, or community members? Do you feel like you have people you can rely on, and who rely on you? Research is incredibly clear on this point. Strong social ties are not just nice to have. They are crucial for both mental and physical health as we age. And they are strongly linked to longer lifespans, loneliness, and isolation. On the other hand, are significant risk factors for poor health outcomes, including increased rates of heart disease, depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. When you are socially connected, you have a support system. This means you have people to talk to when you're feeling down, people who can offer practical help if you need it, and people who encourage you to stay active and engaged with life. These connections provide emotional support, reduce stress, and even encourage healthier behaviors. Think about the simple act of having coffee with a friend, joining a book club, volunteering at a local charity, or spending time with grandchildren. These interactions stimulate your mind, lift your spirits, and give you a sense of belonging. They combat the feeling of being alone, which can be incredibly detrimental to well-being in later life. This sign is about the quality of your connections, too, not just the quantity. Having a few close. Meaningful relationships is often more beneficial than having many superficial acquaintances. So, actively nurturing your relationships and seeking out opportunities for social interaction is a powerful way to invest in your longevity and happiness. It's about staying woven into the fabric of life around you, contributing to others, and feeling valued yourself. It's a sign of a life that is not only lived longer but lived more fully and richly. Moving from connection with others. Let's consider a sign that's deeply personal, having a strong sense of purpose or meaning in your life. As we navigate retirement and the later stages of life, the structure and roles that defined us for years, like our careers, might change. Finding new reasons to get up in the morning, new goals to pursue, or new ways to contribute can have a profound impact on our health and longevity. Studies have shown that older adults who report having a strong sense of purpose tend to live longer, healthier lives. Why is this? A sense of purpose provides motivation and direction. It gives you a reason to stay active, both mentally and physically. It can reduce stress. As you feel more engaged and less adrift, it can also encourage you to maintain healthy habits because you have goals you want to be well enough to achieve. Think about what gives your life meaning now. Is it your family? A hobby you love? Volunteering for a cause you care about? Learning a new skill? Pursuing creative endeavors? It doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It could be as simple as tending a garden, mastering a complex recipe, or being the family historian. What matters is that it is something that resonates with you, something that makes you feel useful, engaged, and excited about your day. If you feel like you've lost some of that direction, it's never too late to explore new possibilities. Try new things, reconnect with old interests, or think about ways you can share your skills and wisdom with others. Finding or rekindling a sense of purpose is like finding your inner compass. It guides you forward and infuses your days with vitality. It's a powerful psychological indicator of a life that is not only continuing, but thriving, building on that sense of purpose. Let's consider another crucial psychological indicator: your overall attitude and outlook on life. This brings us to the sign of optimism and maintaining a positive mindset. It might sound simple, or even a bit cliché, but research consistently links optimism to greater longevity and better health outcomes in later life. People who tend to look on the brighter side, who believe in their ability to handle challenges, and who expect good things to happen, tend to live longer than those who are more pessimistic. How does this work? A positive mindset can influence your health in several ways. Optimistic people tend to experience lower levels of stress. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on the body over time, contributing to inflammation, weakened immune function, and cardiovascular problems. By approaching situations with a more hopeful outlook, you can reduce the physiological toll that stress takes. Furthermore, optimistic individuals are often more likely to engage in healthy behaviors. They are more likely to exercise regularly, eat nutritious food, get enough sleep, and stick with medical advice because they believe these actions will make a positive difference in their lives. They see challenges as temporary setbacks rather than insurmountable obstacles, which makes them more resilient and better equipped to cope with the inevitable bumps in the road that come with aging. It's not about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's about focusing on what you can control, finding the good even in tough situations, and maintaining a belief that things can improve. Cultivating optimism is a practice. It might involve consciously challenging negative thoughts, practicing gratitude by noticing the good things in your life each day, or spending time with positive, uplifting people. It's a powerful mental habit that can ripple outwards and positively affect every aspect of your physical health and well-being. It's a sign that your inner world is supporting your outer vitality, Hand in hand with a positive mindset is another key psychological sign: your ability to adapt and be resilient in the face of change and challenges. Life, especially as we get older, often throws us curveballs. Health issues might arise, loved ones might pass away, or circumstances might change in unexpected ways. How well you navigate these transitions and bounce back from adversity is a strong predictor of how well you will age. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulty. It's about having the emotional and mental tools to cope effectively when tough times hit. People who are resilient don't dwell endlessly on problems. They actively look for solutions. They allow themselves to feel difficult emotions, but don't get stuck in them. They draw on their social support systems and maintain a sense of hope. This adaptability is crucial for longevity because the ability to cope with stress and bounce back from setbacks reduces the chronic wear and tear on your body that prolonged stress can cause. Learning to be adaptable means being open to new ways of doing things, being flexible in your thinking, and being willing to adjust your expectations when necessary. It might involve developing coping strategies like mindfulness, deep breathing exercises, or engaging in hobbies that help you relax and de-stress. It's about maintaining a sense of control and agency, even when external circumstances are challenging. Think about a time you faced a difficult situation and how you got through it. What skills or resources did you use? Recognizing your own resilience is the first step to strengthening it. This sign tells us that a flexible mind and a strong spirit are just as important for longevity as a strong body. Continuing our exploration of these important signs, let's look at how you engage your mind. The sign here is maintaining intellectual curiosity and a willingness to learn new things. Scientists have shown that keeping your brain active is incredibly important for cognitive health as you age. And cognitive health is closely linked to overall well-being and longevity. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities helps build cognitive reserve, essentially strengthening your brain's ability to function and withstand challenges. When you learn something new, whether it's a language, a musical instrument, a new craft, or just delving into a topic you find fascinating, you are creating new neural pathways in your brain. This keeps your mind sharp, improves memory, and helps maintain cognitive function. It also provides a sense of accomplishment and keeps life interesting and engaging. Think about the joy of discovering something new or the satisfaction of mastering a new skill. This mental engagement is a sign of a brain that is actively working and adapting. It's also often linked to other positive habits. Curious people might be more likely to read widely, engage in stimulating conversations, and stay informed about the world, all of which contribute to a richer, more connected life. So, make time for activities that challenge your mind. Read books or articles that make you think. Do puzzles or brain games. Take an online course or attend lectures. Learn a new skill or hobby. The key is to keep your brain stimulated and engaged. It's not just about preventing decline. It's about continuing to grow and develop as a person. And that mental vitality is a powerful predictor of overall health and longevity. Now, let's touch upon something that might seem obvious, but it's consistency. As a pattern is a key sign maintaining generally healthy lifestyle habits over time. We all know that things like eating a balanced diet, getting regular physical activity, not smoking, and getting enough sleep are good for us. But consistently incorporating these habits into your daily life, year after year, is a significant indicator of your commitment to your health and, consequently, your potential for longevity. It's not about being perfect all the time, but about the overall pattern. Someone who consistently makes healthy choices is likely supporting their body's systems, reducing their risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers, and maintaining their physical function. These habits work together synergistically. Regular exercise helps maintain muscle and bone mass, improves cardiovascular health, boosts mood, and aids sleep. A nutritious diet provides the body with the building blocks it needs to repair and function properly, reducing inflammation and supporting organ health. Getting enough quality sleep is crucial for cognitive function, emotional regulation, and physical restoration. Avoiding smoking is one of the single best things you can do for your long-term health. When these habits are consistently practiced, they create a foundation of health that can help you live longer and live better. This sign is about the discipline and self-care you apply to your physical well-being. It's a tangible demonstration of valuing your health, and that commitment pays dividends over time. It's a sign that you are actively participating in your own health journey, making choices that support a longer, healthier life. Finally, let's consider a sign that ties together many of the psychological aspects we've discussed: your ability to manage stress and regulate your emotions. Life inevitably brings stress, and how we handle it has a profound impact on our long-term health. Chronic stress can lead to inflammation, suppress the immune system, increase blood pressure, and contribute to anxiety and depression. People who have developed healthy ways to cope with stress and regulate their emotions are better equipped to weather life's storms without suffering severe health consequences. This isn't about being emotionless or never feeling stressed. It's about having strategies to manage those feelings constructively. This might involve identifying the sources of stress in your life and finding ways to mitigate them. Practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Engaging in activities that help you de-stress, like hobbies or spending time in nature. Or talking through your feelings with a trusted friend, family member, or therapist. Learning to regulate emotions means being aware of your feelings and choosing how to respond to them in a healthy way, rather than being overwhelmed by them. It's a sign of emotional maturity and self-awareness, qualities that contribute significantly to overall well-being and resilience. This ability to manage your inner world calmly and effectively reduces the physical toll that negative emotions and chronic stress can take, thereby supporting your long-term health and increasing your potential for a longer life. It's a sign that your emotional intelligence is working in harmony with your physical health. So, we've explored 8 different signs, haven't we? We talked about your walking speed, how connected you are to others, having a sense of purpose, maintaining optimism, your ability to adapt, keeping your mind curious, having consistent healthy habits, and managing stress and emotions. When you look at these, what do you notice? They aren't just isolated factors. They are deeply interconnected aspects of your life. Your walking speed might be influenced by your exercise habits, which are easier to maintain if you have social support and a positive outlook. Your sense of purpose and curiosity can keep you mentally engaged, which helps with emotional regulation and stress management. It's a beautiful tapestry of physical, mental, and social factors that all contribute to how well you live and how long you might live after 70. And here's something that might surprise you. Something we hinted at in the beginning: while these are indeed predictive signs based on what researchers have observed, they are not fixed destinies. Almost every single one of these signs is something you can actively influence. You can work on improving your walking speed through gentle exercise. You can nurture your social connections by reaching out. You can find a new sense of purpose, cultivate optimism, practice adaptability, challenge your mind, adopt healthier habits, and learn better ways to manage stress. No matter your age, this isn't about pressure. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding that you have a significant role to play in shaping your later years. The painful reality of fearing decline can be met with the encouraging truth that many aspects of healthy aging are within your ability to influence. Small, consistent efforts in any of these areas can add up to make a big difference in your health and happiness. Think about picking just 1 or 2 of these signs and focusing on making a small positive change this week. Perhaps you could call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while, or try a new puzzle, or add an extra few minutes to your daily walk. These small steps are investments in your future vitality. Remember, aging isn't just something that happens to you. It's a journey you can actively participate in shaping. Your choices, your mindset, and your connections are incredibly powerful tools. So, I'd love to hear what you think. Which of these signs resonates most with you? Are there any you feel you excel at? Or any you feel you could focus on improving? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be helpful to others in our community. If you found this video helpful or thought-provoking, please give it a like. That tells me I'm creating content you find valuable. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos aimed at helping you live your best life at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep embracing life with curiosity, connection, and a positive spirit. Live your best life at every age.